Several months ago, we had a time of worship with some friends. Just a simple time of worship, and right in the middle of worshiping, I began to sing about the poor and the broken. And that happens often, because you see, we can't separate those two things. It's the heart of God. When we worship God, it's a lifestyle of worship. And one of the best ways that we honor God is by caring for the poor, by interceding for the poor, by singing about those that He loves so much, in agreement with Him. And so I began to sing the words to Matthew 25, and Rachel was right there with it. And in that verse, Jesus says, He identifies Himself as the least of these. He says, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. When I was sick, you came to me. When I was in prison, you visited me. When I was naked, you clothed me. And Jesus didn't say this about those people. He identified Himself with those people. And in fact, He tied our inheritance and our blessing and our righteousness to caring for the least of these. And so this song is about that, and it's called Come Find Me, because I had a vision that night. And the vision was all of these churches, and this happened to be in Brazil because that's where my heart is, but it applies worldwide. All of these churches were worshiping, and they were alive, and the lights were on, and people were crying out for God, and they were saying, God, we want to see your face. We want to see your face. We want to hear your voice. And then I saw the streets, and I saw the broken. I saw a man shooting heroin into his arm. I saw a mother who was crying over her children because she couldn't feed them. I saw a widow sitting alone on her porch. I saw all of the least of these, all of the poor. And the churches were worshiping, and it was great, it was alive. But I heard God's voice come from the streets say, come find me. You want to see the face of Jesus, you look into the eyes of a child who's left alone. You want to see the face of Jesus, you open your arms to hold the least of these. No longer can the church stay within the four walls and cry out, God, we want to see your face, without the voice of God responding, then come out and find me. When I was hungry, you gave me bread. When I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. When I was sick, you came to me. When I was naked and poor, you clothed me in grace. Just stare into the eyes of the child who's left alone, and there you'll find me, and there you'll find me. Just open up your arms to hold the least of these, and there you'll find me, and there you'll find me. Come find me. Come find me. Come find me. hear the words of Jesus. This is what he says to you today. This is what he says to his church.